Hello everybody and welcome back to Borderlands 3. My name is Mikey Dubs and we are trying to get our flak to be useful with all manufacturers across the board utilizing the company Man Relic. So right now we're utilizing our Vladov company Man Relic build with light shows and monarchs to go for COV weapons. The Tizzy is the ultimate prize, the ×3 max damage corrosive Tizzy to match our bounty hunter would be the ultimate prize. But we're also going to be farming encoder rings at the same time to go to Villa Ultraviolet to get a No Pew Pew COV assault rifle. So this farm is going to be really efficient in that while you're doing the Trial of Instinct, you're also calling in those enemy bosses from enemy cartels. Be them beasts or bandits or Malawan operatives. And at the same time, going through Trial of Instinct runs to get what really is the boss shredder of the COV build, the Tizzy. So I'm really excited to run this because I've been looking for a good, efficient way to run a build to get the No Pew Pew. And so far, I haven't gotten a roaster and a tenderizer in the same run. So I've been spending a lot of time farming up encoder rings. I'm like, how do I do this? I've tried recording on the side. It takes a lot of time to get them. It's like, why shouldn't I just record this somehow? And I think this could be the crossover that we're looking for. A way to do two farms at the same time. The real Borderlands endgame is figuring out how to farm multiple items at the same time that you want. And this is going to scratch that itch. This is going to be, give me Tizzies and give me Joey Ultraviolet Death. The ×2 efficient farm. We do this, we farm the Trial of Instinct here in the Wayward Tether, and then we head on over to Villa Ultraviolet and try to get the roaster and tenderizer inside of the Joey Ultraviolet fight. If not, just go ahead and run to the bosses in the different sections of the mansion and get just the one run. But if we can get, let's just say maybe just one, right? Maybe just the roaster, then, or just the tenderizer. Then we might just start doing Joey Ultraviolet reruns where you kill the mini bosses and then down yourself. Start doing just those. Do you think jabbers are tanky or am I missing my shots? I think I'm missing. They're just really small. And they're tanky, I would say. Look, I mean, they're kind of beefcakes. Whoa! I did not know that you were there, friendo. Let's take a little break here. I said in the last video that, honestly, Black is really nice with that, the pet pick you up skill, but even beyond that, it's, what really is nice about it is you get time to, like, reload your weapons, take a little breather, because you know that you're going to get revived anyway. Look at Pet's health. He's doing just fine. He's running around, he's using ranged attacks, he's not getting inside of melee attacks, which is really nice. Something about the jabber. Not only does it give me movement speed and critical hit damage, but he's also ranged. He's not really going into that melee range and getting hit by what really is the most dangerous attack of the enemy, the melee strikes. This is something that's big. Okay. When we're using all corrosive weapons to synergize with the interplanetary stalker skill in Flak's skill tree. And so we're gonna be boosting up our corrosive damage, and then the bounty hunter class mod treats bosses, and is it badasses as well? Let's see, just bosses, so not badasses. But I think interplanetary stalker is a kill skill, right? So you have to get 3 kills to stack it up to its max 3 times. Because we're rocking the bounty hunter, we can keep it at max stacks all the time. So we're getting a whole bunch of corrosive damage for free. And we're rocking a corrosive old god to boost that corrosive damage even more. The one piece of the puzzle that we're missing for the ultimate witch doctor is the flesh melter relic mixed with a decent relic suffix like auto idol or victory rush, right? So the flesh melter is a relic prefix, which means you can find it as a purple relic. The purple items officially have, is a elemental immune to corrosive, right? You would think that counters me. No, because I carry around a non-elemental, times 16 monarch. Bye. Back in the pocket. Here we go. That's what we use against Joey Ultraviolet for the final phase. What's this all about? Invisible? Not really. Alright, let's try to get some pistol ammo. There we go. Oh, this is going to be nice. Thank you very much. The skill tree is green and orange, or green and red capstones, whatever you want to say. Green and red capstones. We're not spec'd into anything blue. And purple for 5 points into reload speed. And then the skills that we're missing out on in the orange tree is going to be Two Fang. We don't take any Two Fang for the Vladoff guns that we're rocking because they have multiple pellets. Okay, cartel thugs. This is what we're looking for most of all. This is why we track other. There we go. Our last encoder ring. So now look at that. We are at 30 encoder rings. Right? We farmed up a few before this video. We didn't go to max. If you heard the last episode, we got to about half, I think. Around half. We're gonna finish out this farm. Where'd you go? Right there. A Ceratops. Not a Triceratops, just a Ceratops. But they look like just Triceratopses minus the tri point. They just have that like a cool head shape, that like plated head shape. It's kind of cool. I like how they introduced dinosaurs. Coolest new enemy by far, obviously. In Borderlands 3, that was the enemy. That was the trailer, the enemy type that I saw, and I was like, they are doing something right. They're introducing beasts, real beasts, and like the big elephant enemy. Super excited. It looks like they're adding a whole bunch of plant type enemies now, so that could be a cool new enemy type. If plants end up being cool, then I'm down for it. Plants and beasts. Imagine a plants beasts raid. Like, it's just you against the environment. That would be really cool. We're running out of ammo in the light show, which is not the best thing in the world, but we got some ammo crates right behind us, and we have a Monarch at max ammo. A little bit of fadeaway, a little bit of rinse session. Use our extra time here to get some ammo from the crates. And we play without Guardian rank enabled, so we don't have topped off, we don't have cook a combo, we don't have a lot of that extra stuff. Our enemy. There we go. Back to the light show. Frigid Jabber. That's a fun enemy. Now we're out of blammo. Oh my goodness, a shocking Jabber. That was really cool. You got your chance while I was farming to have your little moment there, brother. Ah, man, I need to pull out the Monarch shoot. It's a really cool attack that they get. Okay, let's stop messing around with trying to make all the extra stuff work. Let's just pull out our Monarch. Rinse Factory. Rinse Season. Oh, and you just wanted to live for a little bit longer? Later. Oh, yes. Who is it? We need to give up on our damage and put on a Schluter. This could be our No Pew Pew. I can't tell which boss it is, though. It's Roaster. Is somebody alive? Okay. Still up, still up. Come on now. You. Roaster's almost dead. Come on, go down, go down. Oh, Schluter's active. Come on, Pat. Forget about me. Go for the kill. Okay, everything is fine. Ooh, I seen an assault rifle right there. It could be our No Pew Pew. Rebel Yell. Okay, Rebel Yell. Spark Plug White Elephant. Flood. And a Transfusion Tracker with bonus corrosive damage on it. You know what? Oh, that our new grenade for now. More corrosive damage and tracking on our grenades. It gives us an actual reason to throw grenades so we can actually heal up. Oh, cool. All right, bring it on, Tyrant of Instinct. This guy's a beefcake. Okay, let's hopefully we can pull out more. Oh yeah, we have the Schluter on. Okay, but I don't think it's gonna make up for all that damage. Flat off Company Man. Let's rock a Revolter. Bonus corrosive damage. This should be okay. Vocable trackers. Direction skill back. How much damage we can do to him. He is tanky. He's got to have some sort of resist going. Can't tell if he is resisting. I got that corrosive dot. Is he resisting? No. But we need something fire because this corrosive is not working out against the Tyrant of Instinct. We need something that can deal damage via fire. I think the answer would be like the King's Call. All right, but we don't have that with us. Let's go Jacobs. And if this doesn't have enough damage, what we might end up doing is going back to the drawing board as far as what build we bring into this fight in the first place. A Revolter, Transfusion Tracker. Okay. I mean, I think this gun definitely does doing more damage. I don't know how much more damage. What we could always do is swap back to our Revolter, but the problem is you can move so, or to our Monarch. But you just move so slowly with it. Yeah, this guy is really beefy, actually. I don't know how efficient this is going to be. Yeah, we're out of pistol ammo. What is the true answer here? Let's try something a little bit crazy now. I don't think I brought my Guardian Angel with me. Oh, I did. No, I didn't. Should always have that on me because of how good it is and how versatile it is. Dang. Okay, it's time to stop messing around. Let's respect for a Jacobs build and head into Joey Ultraviolet and see how we can do. Now, the main difference between this build and the other is going to be the introduction of getting Two Fang in there as well. So it's going to be mostly orange tree, mostly green tree after that. So we still want to have all of our major bonuses, including fire rate, getting us back out of trouble, action skill regeneration, everything in this tree, including turn, tail, and run for 1 point, and then the action skill. The reload speed isn't as important here, but it is important if we do end up needing to reload. I typically think that you don't really need to take it a lot of the time, especially if you get reload speed from any other sources, like your Jacobs Company Mans somehow. So this one has magazine size on it. It doesn't have reload speed, but yeah, I mean, because with the call weapons, you're not going to be reloading that much. It's not as important, but you could still take it. But I would take Most Dangerous Game. I would max that one out. I would also max out anything in this orange tree that isn't maxed out already. And then start worrying about, okay, do I go reload speed with the last 15 or do I go health regeneration? That's going to be your main 2 points. You want to have 3 points into longer fadeaways. And now it's time to think about reload speed, right? So we can get all of the reload speed from here. We can also get our reload speed from here, 5 points. And then it's like, okay, We want to get a little bit more health regeneration on kills. So let's take Rage and Recover. And then our action skill, we fade away top and bottom with the Jabber. Movement speed, critical hit damage. Let's get out there. Let's stop messing around with these lads now. Now, Corrosive is still going to be the best all-around element, but I think I probably should. I want to go re-roll my Old God. This would be a good time to go do it. Now that we're on Sanctuary, I'm going to go hit up the Ultraviolet. We're going to go hit up the re-roller and see if we can get our Old God a different element. Okay, so Revolter is fine. Old God. Bonus radiation, no thanks. Cryo. Okay, we're going to take Cryo and stop there. Bonus Cryo is going to be really nice to slow enemies down when we have the Old God. Now, I wanted to take this Rough Rider and get health regeneration on it. And I've saved up some Iridium to be able to do this. There we go. On action skill end, regenerate 5% of your max HP. That's going to be... I'm cooking up something with this for Flak. It's going to be pretty intense. Let's see if we can... We're going to see if it's going to be good enough. Now, this Hunter Seeker has radiation. I'm thinking I want to swap that over to Corrosive. Radiation is nice. Kind of want the Corrosive. Fish Slap. Something like use this instead of the... But I want the Hunter Seeker for my grenade throw. So, I don't know. We're gonna have radiation and cryo. I think it's gonna be nice. We have a lot of corrosive coming from our guns anyway. But corrosion on this Rowan's Call would go so hard, but we're using the Revolter anyway, so why even worry about it? Or no, it's our grenade slot. Yeah, you know what? Let's re-roll it and see if we can get corrosive on it. Won't take that many rolls, hopefully. Famous last words. This is not going well. Come on, where's corrosive? This is not going well at all. There it is. Wow, how much iridium later? Holy cow. Woo! That was tough, but that's the price we pay. For wanting to have a really nice Mitosis Hunter Seeker that synergizes super well with my Bounty Hunter and Interplanetary Stalker. Whatever. So now we're gonna have Cryo on our Corrosive Old God, which I mean it's probably better to get Cryo on your... I mean, it is what it is. We don't have radiation explosions anymore, but we have radiation on our gun anyway. The Jacob's Company Man gives you radiation, so getting the corrosive on top of it to synergize, because you can't get corrosive Rowan's Call, from what I've learned from the comment section. Thank you, shout outs to the comment section. But if you want your Jacob's Company Man to really pop, then your Mitosis Hunter Seeker should be elemental bonus corrosive on action skill and anointed. I think it turns the Rowan's Call at least a little bit into a corrosive weapon, while also maintaining that Hunter Seeker, that the Jacob's weapons don't regenerate your... I mean, we're gonna go Schluter here. Sorry to the Company Man. Let's go Schluter. It's too important here. Although, we expect into a lot of reload speed and a lot less health regeneration. Our health regeneration is on kill. We don't have as much health regeneration in the boss fights, unfortunately. We are tri-elements right now. Radiation, corrosive, or actually 4 cryo. The only one we don't have is incendiary. Which we could get incendiary next 2 mags and really take it to the next level, but I kind of like the weapon damage on action skill end instead of the extra element. They already have so many elements. Although a Jacob's build that does every single element and never reloads. Sounds pretty hilarious. The Rainbow Jacobs build. Yeah. That's our next Rowan's Call. I mean, we should have picked up that other Rowan's Call we found in the last video. But our next Rowan's Call, we could do that and give it next to Mag's Fire. An action skill end. Go. Looter is active for all this, hopefully giving us access to... I think you can get DLC loot from these lads. Raging Compost. These guys immune to... or he's got resistance to corrosive. Give me that health regen. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm theory crafting a health regen build on Flak, where you can take a Rough Rider that has adrenaline, which gives you reload speed when your shield is down. Great buff for Flak. And then you just stack on a whole bunch of max HP and health regeneration, and you say Mayhem 11, like, do your worst and see if you can even come close to killing me. But every build I've tried so far that's like that hasn't functioned that great. I think it's a little bit easier to pull off with a Jacobs, with a Vladoff Company man style build, or with Vladoff weaponry in general. Jacobs, you really want Two Fang and Fire Rate, the Rowan's Call, so it's harder to get those points out, but you can get rid of some of your reload speed. But if you're buffing reload speed, it's kind of like, oh, maybe I want even more, and just like rip through all of it. I don't know, there's a lot of factors, but an Adrenaline Rough Rider, I think, makes some sense. A shield that buffs itself, and then I got the anointment on it. On action skill end gives you HP. You just run around with rack attack or something. No, that's a terrible down. I'm gonna need a revive for my pet here for sure. Thanks, pet. A couple tags off. We'll enter fade away just to get our feng shui back. And this guy's so small, and for some reason does a million damage to me. Think it's good. Oh, legendary. Large firestorm. Okay. Open the door, friends. Open the door. Whoa. It's because they have rocket launchers. I see now. They can have different guns, maybe? Looks like. Let's get the other lad out here ASAP. Uh-oh, not good. I need to regen my action skill. That's why we have the Hunter Seekers. And that's why we add Skull Masher in here as well. Good job, pet. Be alive. No, you got me. Pet's gonna have to come over here. Make your way downtown, walk fast, pace past, and come homebound. You could do bow. Can I land a shot on you over there? Action skill should be up. Let's rock it. Where are you? I think you're the real one right there. A Rough Rider with only one roll. See, I think, or with no extra rolls. I think you can get him like with a bunch of different rolls on him. That Destructo Spinner or Warlord, a Fish Slap. Okay, we did get a Fish Slap with bonus shock damage on it. Roider and Generator. Heal shields for 30% of the... Interesting, we'll take it. A Lyuda, I don't have a Lyuda. Yes, okay, our first Lyuda on this build. Lyuda's actually, I think it's a pretty tough farm because it's from the very end of a slaughter. A nice world drop, let's grab that bad boy. Unfortunately, it's only shock, but is what it is. Back to the Rowan's Call. Well, we could have some fun with a little sniper action. Which doesn't, unfortunately for the Skull Masher, doesn't make that much use of either Fire Rate or Two Fang.
Let them hear your rage.
So you don't get a lot of those extra bonuses, but like I'm pretty close to unlocking a bird of prey reroll, so I'm going to be using that as well as maybe like a sniper bossing option. Rinsed. All right, Joey. Joey and the gang. I don't think we have to kill these guys, but whoa, we're getting dragged around. Yeah. Switch over to the Rowan's Call. Try to see if we can land some crits and get some ricochets to get our action skill back. Rowan's Call can be good at getting you back your action skill quickly if you land crits with it. In typical Jacob's fashion, is the whole shtick. Where you at? Right there. Gotcha. I had some high ground. Maybe I should stay up there. Yeah. These enemies are tanky. It's nice to get some poke damage off. Oh, I have nowhere to run. I think I was about to unleash hell on me. Ooh. And our shield right now is the Revolter, but we do have a super soldier. I want to throw that one on, but it's so nice. The extra pump damage. Especially when we're not rocking our company, man. You probably should be. It's roaster, which is pretty bad. At least we get a shot at it. There. Get Schluter active, please, and no Pew Pew. Breath of the Dying. Storm. I don't think there's gonna be no Pew Pew. Dang, man. How dare you do this to me? I do have Breath of the Dying, though, already. Let's check it out for the stats. And I don't like that Bearcat. We're getting rid of it. Where is that Breath of the Dying? Right here. Whoa, it's a lot higher damage. The fire rate is lower, though. I think we'll take the higher damage one. And we will drop the lower damage one. Hollow Point Cryostone. Transformer with melee damage. Dang. Alright. Collect the Golden Mask. There's still a chance that Tenderizer is one of the two bosses next to Joey Ultraviolet. Where is this Golden Mask at? Oh, it's right here. Alright, so I think the fastest way to the mask is to down yourself. Hold to give up. And we'll go back there. So, we're looking for Tenderizer from Joey Ultraviolet. So that way we can get our No Pew Pew, hopefully in this episode, because this is now our third or fourth episode for farming for the No Pew Pew. And we've been trying to do it efficiently, but we've been getting kind of low rolled. Hey, we're back. And I've been thinking about maybe instead of using the Skull Masher, use the Maggie for regenerating my action skill. Did I collect it from the bank? Might not have. I don't see it here. I don't like the lead sprinkler that much. Let's get rid of that. It's okay. We got the Skull Masher for it. Skull Masher and Mitosis Hunter Seeker. Yeah, let's do it. Tenderizer, please. I beg you. Be here. Going down, down. I've been expecting you, Joseph. Where'd you go? Okay, Franco's won. Get one more chance. One more chance, and if we don't get the boss we want, we cry. And Josie, Franco and Josie. You know what? We stay for an OPQ. The mission has officially changed. We stay for an OPQ. We reset this fight for max damage OPQ because that's our Atlas daily driver. It's all about Atlas now. Oh, yes. The farm that didn't know what it was going to be, now it does. The OPQ system is ours. We sit here and we farm these two until our eyes bleed. No kidding. Okay, there's Josie kill, the Franco kill, both with Schluter. Okay, we start collecting everything that's not legendary. Cosmic Stalker, I kind of like that. Let's go. Don't do this. You don't want to. You don't. It doesn't have to go down this way. Let's activate our phase lock. Or Oh, ouch. Action skill. An Unforgiven. Blacker. Unforgiven can be kind of cool, but I think we're good. But what's the crit damage on it though? 340. What's mine at? Mine is at 340. Although the 150 over 90 is probably pretty broken. I'll take that one. And drop my old one. Do. Drop this one. Then die here. It's okay. Time for us to reset. So the Josie and Franco are the two dedicated drop sources for the OPQ system. The OPQ system is a really nice assault rifle. It's a great daily driver. It's really good for mobbing situations and just for overall damage output and accurate fire, really. You can get those nice crits. And we can start maybe selling stuff off. Let's mark things as favorite and sell stuff that we don't want. So mark as favorite, mark as favorite, mark as favorite. We don't accidentally sell it. We want to be clearing this floor. We might be here for a couple episodes to farm the perfect OPQ system. Mark everything here. I'm not a big fan of the lob. Iceberger, it could be funny. I think we keep it. Firewall, sell, sell. Transfusion tracker. I'm getting a lot of fish slaps. I've got 3 of them now. Singularity, generator. Bonus shock. Let's get rid of the bonus shock one. Although the corrosive on that bad boy would be kind of interesting. It's corrosive damage. Okay. Peregrine, Cosmic Stalker, Red Fang. We have 2 Red Fangs. One has action skill damage, one doesn't. So let's get rid of the one that doesn't have it. And then mark all these all as favorite, because these are all nice gears. And then we want to, we have the auto sell feature for a lot of that stuff down there. But what we don't have is a way to clear the legendaries. So what we can do is pick up those legendaries and sell them because they're not, everything else is favorited. I believe everything here is favorited now. There. We have some slots. We can clean up the legendaries as we go. You. And honestly, here, I don't think we necessarily need all that much damage. Once our action skill fades out, we're going to switch up which augments we have. We're going to put on the pet taunt and gorillas in the mist, like that. We just Rowan's call it out. Now our pet will taunt stuff around us. And Frankie and Josie are a little bit easier to kill than the other ones, but I think they might deal more damage or something. You put up a shield. It's interesting. We just stay on you. Don't let you even breathe. Okay, kill this bad boy. Nice. So the fight should actually start now. I've got all my elemental bonuses active still. The bonus movement speed from the jabber is always nice. Looter active. Rinsed. Now where is our other small lad? My boy Franco. There's Joey. Where's Franco at? Did Franco already die? You get rinsed by the Rowan's Call? Probably. So now what we do is this. In order to do what we have to do with the loot, we put on these two. Maybe, honestly, it's a red fang. Put on a red fang. And that's synergized with Gamma Burst, right? Yes. We put on a Gamma Burst. You taunt everybody. Now check out the loot. Rat Commander. Laser Exploder. A wagon wheel. 2 wagon wheels. Red Fang. Ooh, a non-elemental Lyuda. Cosmic Stalker. My inventory is full, however. Ooh, cost-effective OPQ with 32,000 damage. What? That's really, really high damage. The Red Fang is great. Just put that bad boy down. They don't have anything to do with me. My pet is so tanky. We have a baby maker here. But we want to pick up this OPQ, so let's do that. Drop some of the trash that we just picked up. More Linoge. And go. This game makes it really hard sometimes to get rid of things. Yeah, Laser Splitter. Wagon Wheel. Wagon Wheel. Putting all the legendaries in one spot is just as good as selling them. In my book. Anything that's not favorited. Bounty Hunter. That needs to be favorited. All this stuff does down here. Anything that's not starred? Any non-stars? And now, let's take a look at this OPQ system. 32,000 damage, 027 times 2. I think we're talking about a max damage OPQ. Let me go check that out on the website real quick. Okay, so I have some info. Max damage is 35,000 at a 22 magazine size. So this one is missing 3,000 damage on it. However, this one's fire rate is higher than usual. We can actually check out the real parts and see what we're actually looking for here. So, for the body can see which ones. Let's see what we're actually looking for. So, the body accessory, damage, fire rate, tracker duration. Fire rate and tracker duration. Okay, reload speed and accuracy. So I got all 3, which is good. Barrels, it can roll from 2 to 3. It got all 3. And all of them are mandatory for max damage. For bodies, not all of them mandatory for max damage. No, there they are. You want all 3 bodies, all 3 barrels for sure. So magazine, you've got 22, which is max damage. Wow, we got a nice max damage magazine. Although any size magazine I think is really worth it. That's why I don't go by max damage numbers. I really like to go for magazine size. Magazine, it can go 22, 24. Sorry, 22, 28, and 34. Those are pretty big jumps. They're pretty big losses in damage. All right, so for grip, so what do we get for the grip? We got reload time and accuracy. That's probably where we lost some of our damage. We could have rolled damage here, crit damage and magazine size. This one does have tracker duration on it, which is nice. There's grip too, which is interesting. But it's like an unknown. It's like an unlisted projectile according to Loot Lemon, or unlisted bonus according to Loot Lemon. CR4 grip. The best foregrip is going to give us damage, or crit damage and tracker duration. But fire rate and minus sway is actually not bad. So fire rate is good here. And then the scope is, it can be one of two different scopes. I'm not sure which magnification this one is, but okay, so now we know what we're looking for. This one has, how close is it to perfect? So its body is perfect, barrel is perfect, mag is perfect, grip not perfect. Or grip, I would say fire rate is close to perfect. I would take it. All right, so we have one to go off. So let's shoot it at something. Boom, later, kid. And then if now we got Josie and Franco, now we can just start doing some real shenanigans. Let ourselves die. What we could do here is just Red Fang it out. Just like run Gamma Burst in Red Fang. Red Fang seems really busted. Like really, really busted. I think I might try a run where I just go these items. Schluter. OPQ system. Although we don't have a good... Maybe I'll stick with a Rowan's Call. But I want to have a little bit of a taste. Little taste for what's to come. And we just rock Gamma Burst. And everybody gets taunted. You can see why we would want mag size. That reload isn't fun. Keep Gamma Bursting. The current Gamma Burst is still active or something? So tracker dart duration on this gun, I believe, doesn't... I don't think it tracks enemies as much as it... sends out another gun. Go. We're doing a lot of damage with this Gamma Burst. I wouldn't mind rocking like a Gamma Burst anointment. Now seeing how the potential of this build. Now our pet is taking a lot of damage though. We definitely want to have a Schluter active. Is it possible? Yeah. Kill this laddie right here. Here we go. Schluter is active. Go for a kill. There's one. There's Franco. I found you. There's two. Okay, let's check it out. Impaler. Not the best. We got over here a Flacker. I don't see an OPQ anywhere. That's our pile from before. You might continue making this pile. A double spike impaler is interesting. Keep Gamma Bursting. Yeah, no, I don't think any OPQ systems this time around. Doesn't look like... Oh, Needle Gun XSL, though. A shock Needle Gun. Take that bad boy. I think I found the loot pile. Okay. Let's down ourselves and go next. Come on. We can do this. We are going for the 35 damage, or we would take lower damage, but I really want a perfect parts OPQ. Doesn't have to be max damage, but I would love it to be close and at least have like beneficial parts in every single category. Then I will reroll the anointment, because we've seen how expensive anointment rerolls can get. Doing great work out there, Jabber. You just run around with this gun, Gamma Bursting it up. He's like, come on, face me one-on-one. I'm here, buddy. I'm trying to help. There we go. And our build is still focused around getting your action skill back. Just helping. Go. Rosie's here somewhere. There you are. You're immune, though. Because you're going to reset. Boom. Just one crit is all it takes. Megavore, come on. Alright, Franco. Stay over here, would you? Boom. Oh, that does a big chunk. The actual spot where Gamma Burst lands is ridiculous. Boom, baby. Alright, let's see what we get. Generator, Transfusion Grenade, Shocking AAA. We're going to start cleaning up the edges a little bit here. All this bad loot. We want to pull enemies away, like over there somewhere. You guys all run over there. Do your thing over there. I'm trying to get this loot. Unforgiven. Oh, we're getting a lot of Lyudas here. How's that Lyuda versus my other Lyuda? Not elemental. Needle gun XXL. So mine is 23,000 times 2. I got a times 2, so only a times 1. I think I keep another needle gun. Bangarang, Scourge, Devil's Foursome. Okay. I think that's it for now. We're going to rerun it. I wish I could clear the floor of all these legendaries, but what I could do is I could bind drop weapon to a button on my keyboard, start picking them up in my fourth slot and start dropping them down like somewhere else, right? There could be an OPQ just hiding in the piles, but I don't think there is. And slowing me down quite a bit. Okay. Found ourselves. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the Red Fang, though. It's at least giving me the time to look at the loot instead of having to like be constantly frustrated with going down, 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 especially with Joey Ultraviolet having to still be alive for this fight. Let's get him, Pat. And if I'm just farming for the dedicated drops, I feel like maybe I should turn off Schluter, but I don't know. All the lads turn around. And I'm basically just rocking a Roland's Call Revolter. Like, that's about all the damage that I'm adding right now. That thing is so good. Pulls all the enemies off of you. When it's over. I say I should have another one ready. There we go. Drop it right on top of him.
The power of the beast.
I'm just gonna sit over here, tapping heads. So he should die to dot damage. There, he's dead. Do 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 do. You. Franco, where are you at? I'm trying to get a Schluter proc if I can. There's Franco, right in the middle of all the other loot, of course. Come on, I want my Schluter to still be active. Get a kill on something else if I can even see anything else. There. Destroy you. Your Slitter's active. Where's Franco? Did he die? Where's he at? He might have. This is so hard to see. All of you guys run over there. I think Franco is dead, so he must have died over here somewhere. And Josie died way over here. The lob. Okay. Oh, no, she died right here. Infinity. Stopgap. Okay. I think the real way I want to start doing this is go to my keybinds. Controls. Keyboard. Drop weapon. Is there a drop weapon? I don't see drop weapon anywhere. Crouch, skill slam, reload, action skill throw grenade, next weapon, previous weapon, no drop weapon. You have to go into your menu to do it. Okay. Don't really want to do that. Okay. We have one good OPQ. It's not quite perfect. Maybe keep looking. And remember what we're looking for. It looks like this. It's really bulky and obvious. Okay, I don't think we got it this time. Reset. Alrighty. Okay, we got time for a couple more runs here. Hopefully we can do these a little bit faster. All right, OBQ. This is a really good boss roll to go for it. I'm gonna want to get these guns eventually for sure. Speed run this. Okay. There. Don't shoot at me. Yeah, shoot at my pet. As long as you're hitting somebody's head, you're doing max damage across the board. So that's all that really matters. Dropping on his head. I think I put it out of bounds or something. That kill? There's a pretty good chunk to Josie. Doesn't kill. Get one more mobbing little section. Still looking for the crits. I'm getting a lot more crits towards the legs. Maybe it's like the crotch area? Could be. Go. You have to kill. I think what we might do is right here, we'll take out Joey Ultraviolet. And if we don't get an OPQ system, then what we do is we anoint the one we have. What do we do? Okay, looks like both these guys are down. Impaler. Launchpad, Barrage, Sprinkler, AAA. Okay, let's go for the kill on Josie. Or on Joey Ultraviolet now. Are we gonna do this? Take off the Schluter, put on the Jacobs Company Man. Red Fang gone, put on the Bounty Hunter. I think that's all we need to do. And then we put on our fadeaway. Top and bottom. Find Joey. He's tiny, but we can get him. Go for headshots. There we go. That's some good headshot action. And I think what I might start doing as a strategy is swapping over to an Unforgiven, which I'm putting in slot 4. When the crits are coming down. Towards the very end of the burst cycle. So we enter into fadeaway, right? We just keep... Where is he? Keep it ready to swap over. And so we get a huge chunk. See that? Maybe I should start doing that in fadeaway more often. So instead of trying to keep the King's Call out or Queen's Call out the entire time, instead, up over to the Unforgiven at some point. There. Oh, I might have crashed my game. Oh no. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking some serious damage. See that putra? Okay. A fish slap with Reuter generator. I think double Reuter or double link, right, is what people look for. Okay, one more sweep through, right? We're looking for an OPQ system. OPQ system. Or No Pew Pew. Both assault rifles. A bunch of flackers here. For the relics, so you have to kind of look at them to make sure. Scourge, a Bangerang XL. Fish Slap, ASMD. Stopgap, Infinity. Doesn't look like we got one. I mean, we did get one. But the loot just gets so insanely congested that you end up spending too much time farming the piles. Okay, let's leave Villa Ultraviolet. Good runs, though. Good runs. And we figured out something about the Unforgiven. You can swap over to it, and you can just watch it just go brrr. The enemy health bar just go burr. Okay. Let's head to the Anointment Reroller. And I think... I mean, if we're already here, though, let's hold off on the OPQ system. And in the next episode, we are going to go back to the Trial of Instinct and see if we can use our Jacob's Company man tech to get the Trial of Instinct done a little bit faster and to get our decoder rings, because we're still going to be farming for this No Pew Pew. And this, I still think Trial of Instinct for the rings and Villa Ultraviolet for the No Pew Pew is the way. We just got a really nice roll for the OPQ system that we wanted to take advantage of. Let's get set up for the next farm. Yeah, that was a 1 hour cycle of many different runs at the OPQ system, which is pretty cool, pretty fun. Let's go ahead and drop back on, and we're gonna put some stuff in the bank and get ready. Okay. We'll drop some stuff off in the bank, head to the Trial of Instinct, and get ready for another run. Going for Tizzies. Going for No Pew Pews. And OPQ systems along the way, right? Just make a lot more room. We're going to be going a little bit more into Jacob's stuff. And only keeping the stuff that's like the most necessary. So, the Lyudas can go away for now. Iceberger can go away. Vanquish, I'm not sure why I still have it. Tizzy stays. All of my Kings and Queens calls stay. The Rough Rider goes away for now. This Fish Slap stays because the Peregrine is staying as well. Cosmic Stalker, I don't think I really need that bad boy. Red Fang is ridiculous. Love that. Stackbot. Okay, everything is looking okay. I can put the Stackbot away. And Breath of the Dying. Okay, let's head to the Trial of Instinct. So I had this one right here, which is 28,000 damage, but now it's no longer keeping up with the pack. Okay, let's go to the Trial of Instinct, and we'll start the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more videos like this one. We're starting to get a little bit more efficient with this run. This is going to be going pretty well, especially if we can start introducing the Unforgiven tech into our whatever the big lad is for the Trial of Instinct, the big dino of Instinct. If we can start destroying him faster, then we can start doing everything faster. Let's go ahead and put on our Fire King's Call. Make sure everything is lined up the way we want it to be. And head on out there. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.